ubiquitous in the animal kingdom, often ending in violence, injuries, and even death. It's all down to a natural killer instinct, and who symbolises that better than a lion?
Harry here is the perfect predator, but he has life pretty easy at the park because he gets fed. Now, the keepers want to put Harry to the test a little bit more, make him and his girls work a little bit harder for their dinner.
Lions are king of the beasts, strong and powerful. These big cats are fed big feeds twice a week. But in the wild, these felines would hunt for themselves, and keeper Caleb wants them to follow their natural instincts.
We normally just place the meat out in the section and we just feed them in a very simplistic way. They just rely on their eyesight to find the food. I'd like to create something where they have to use different senses. It's important to push the boundaries for these guys in captivity because I don't want them to have an easy meal all the time. I'd actually like them to be challenged for their food.
Lions are excellent at using sight and sound to track down their prey. But Caleb wants to keep this pride on their claws by exercising their outstanding sense of smell.
So the idea is to dig a hole and then place some of their meat at the bottom of the hole. Obviously it tests their ability to dig, but also it encourages them to use their sense of smell to find the food.
In the wild, lions can scavenge deep for their prey, using their retractable curved claws.
Lions are opportunistic hunters and they'll try and get food whenever they can, so if that means they have to dig something out of the ground, they would do that.
Lions use their strong shoulder muscles and claws to locate prey hidden in a hole. Don't panic, they can't dig for freedom. These big cats are no match for a deep-piled fence. Aided by John Miles and his digger, Caleb's enrichment plan begins. In the wild, warthogs like Vlad can live in 6-metre deep burrows. This and their razor-sharp tusks should deter any opportunistic lion, but hunger will heave out a 100-kilo hog. Don't worry, Vlad, the lions can't get you.
We're going to use the scent of the warthogs to try and entice the lions over, and hopefully it'll encourage them to dig. Yeah, it's good that we've actually got warthogs at the park because it's obviously a natural prey species of lions.
The meat goes in, but Vlad's quite safe. No warthogs were harmed in the making of this program. Caleb tops up with straw from the warthog house. Its scent should pique the lion's interest.
I had to recruit some help to fill it back in the hole because obviously there's a lot of soil to move. So
it's a lot of effort for Caleb's plan. Let's hope it works. The lions have never been challenged in this way, and though Caleb doesn't want the test to be too easy, they'll only have to dig down a metre to find their meal.
So we've got some blood left in the brute where the meat was, so I'm just going to pour it down over the top to help the lions figure out there's something in there.
Meat hidden and burrows covered over. All we need now is a lion.
We've got Kimia, Nikita and Harry up for this enrichment challenge, so it's 2 9-year-old lionesses and then a 6-year-old male, and they're big and powerful, and they've always cottoned on to things pretty quickly in the past, and they're really strong lions, so this should be a good challenge for them.
These lions have never had to dig for food.
I think they'll do it. Whether they'll do it, you know, in 10 minutes like we hope them to, or it might potentially take them a bit longer, but I don't think they'll give up when there's food around.
We'll find out later if the lions really can sniff out their supper.